Everybody, it is August 21st and I'm back in town. I was out of town for a summer trip. I hope all of you enjoyed your summer. If anybody was traveling, I hope that you are feeling good. You're back at everything because it's back to school. It's time to get going. We are moving into one of the best times of year to be a martial arts business owner. That really starts right about now. For some of you, myself included, it's a little bit delayed from here. Our school year starts a little bit later, but if your school year started already, maybe a couple weeks ago, you should be feeling a bit of a natural uptick in things like leads, conversions, our closes, our sales. All of those things should start picking up for you because it's a natural time for people to start putting their kids in activities or for people's schedules to get a little bit more stable and to start to feel like, hey, yeah, you know what, I could add something to my schedule here, or I want to do something for me. I've done a lot for everybody else. Maybe if you do have kids, it's like, I feel like I've been running kids around all the time. It's time to do something for me. So whether you have an adult program or a kids program as your main program at your academy, you should start to feel that natural uptick of leads and new students coming in right about now. What does that mean for us? It means it's go time. We're going to start pushing hard now through the end of the year. So even though we're still in Q3, we're still finishing that out, and we have another month to go, I'm going to start looking towards the end of the year right now. I'm going to start looking towards Black Friday right now. I'm just going to be thinking about how I can continue to accelerate through the rest of the year, because this is, again, a time where we want to take that natural push, that natural uptick in things like leads and sales, and we want to compound, if you will, to steal a Paul Halmy line. We want to push and make that kind of be even bigger than it normally would on its own. All right, Amanda's live. If you're live, let me know that you're here live. If you're watching the replay, let me know that you're watching the replay. I also want to go ahead and, as we're talking about different ways that we're going to push for the end of the year, because we're starting that right now, like I said, I also want to invite you guys to our Combat Business Blueprint live event that we're going to be doing in October. So go ahead and mark that on your calendars right now. You'll be hearing a ton more about it. I'm going to double check the date, but I believe it's October 10th. No, October 12th. October 12th. Again, I'll double confirm, but that's the Saturday. So it's going to be a Saturday. You don't have to take any time off of your school. And this is for the Northerners. Everything is always down south. But if you are up north, like me, it is time to have an event up here to make it easy for us to get to. So we do so many of our events down in Texas, which is great, and down south, which I love, especially in the spring events, to get away from this weather. But we're going to go ahead and take advantage of like the best weather of the year and come to the northern part of the country in the fall, which is just gorgeous as always. And if when I said Detroit, you cringed a little bit, I want to just invite you to come and see that Detroit is a really great place and it's a lot of fun to go to. We're going to be staying at the MGM Grand Casino. That's where the event is going to be. So we would love for you to join us there. It's just a one-day event, so you can get there, learn a ton, and get home. We know that one of the hardest things about travel is all of those extra days. So we wanted to make it as easy as possible for as many people as possible to get there. The number one thing about that event, if people always ask, what are we going to be talking about? Well, we're going to be talking about new leads. We're going to be talking about new sales. We're going to be talking about how to make the most out of your academy, but then also helping you to have the systems and staffing in place so that you can actually enjoy the success that you've created. Success, money, all of that is no good if you're feeling like you are a slave to your business, period. So we're going to make sure that we're going to cover the sales, marketing, and the systems that are going to make all of this easy for you to enjoy, for you to like, and for you to lead the, or create the type of business that you want to support your family. So that's what we're going to be doing, October 12th. In Detroit, Michigan. So again, easiest airport ever to fly into. Highly recommend Delta, but we got everything. It's a massive, massive international airport, a Delta hub, getting flights to Detroit, nothing. Super simple. Or drive. We have had people before. Some of our favorite clients are people who have the greatest stories when they come to events. They say things like, I slept in my car, which we are not encouraging you to do. But when they say things like, I just found a way to get here, I couldn't afford it, but I made it work anyway. That's how we know that you're here for the right reasons, and we want to help you succeed. And what I especially love over time is watching those people sleep in their car or drive to an event or stay in an Airbnb or whatever it is, or just find a way to do it. And then, a year later, they come back and they're staying in a cool suite at the same hotel where the event is taking place. And that's become their new normal because life has changed for them over the year because of the work that they've put in their academy. So that's one of my favorite success stories that we always notice at events is who's staying where, who's going out to a nice dinner, who's doing all these things, who's now bringing their spouse with them and making a little vacation out of it. And it's like, okay, guys, that's what I want to hear. That's really, really good. I love seeing it. All right, so that's going to be in October. You're going to hear a lot more about that. And you're going to have a way to win a ticket as well. So by the way, when you hear more about the event, the cheapest way to get the ticket is going to be to buy it as soon as you hear about it, because of course we're going to be doing early bird pricing for the event. But if you are we'll also give you opportunities to win one. So what I would tell you to do, this is my advice, buy a ticket early. And if you win it, we're going to credit you back. Don't worry about it. Okay. But lock yourself in on that early bird pricing so that you get the best deal. And then if you happen to win one later, we'll just give you your money back. It's okay. All good. So don't hold out and make yourself pay more if you have to, whatever. Just get it early. All right. Very good. So that's more about the event. If you have more questions about it, go ahead and drop something in the comments and I'll help you with that.